All right, I hope you're all ready for some high-speed action. We are back with UKSG Red 2023, raising money for Crisis. You can donate with the links below the stream during the run. Now it's time for Argick running Spark the Electric Jester 3. Good luck and take it away.
Thank you. Hello, welcome everybody. This is Spark the Electric Jester 3. I am Argick, and this is...
Trilita. I don't actually play the game, but I do watch the scene quite a lot. You know, I like watching all the runs develop. I was planning to run Spark 1, but I get pretty good off. But maybe one day I will actually learn the first game and actually submit it one day.
That'll be good fun.
Alright,
be good fun. Yes, we have got the game here, so we're going to start straight away when I hit the button. Timer is ready, so 3, 2, 1, the run begins! Woo! Alright, so if you have not seen Spark the Electric Jester 3, you are in for a treat. It is not a Sonic game, even though it's opening the Sonic block, but it has very similarities, except from we start in a car! Welcome to Viper's super awesome boosting Euro Drift Simulator, as you go through on this one. I am actually in a car, Viper, and I have a boost button. Yes, we are. You get the Euro beat going on here. You get the oons with the car. The main thing I'm trying to do here to do this optimally is I'm trying to keep the car going there at that 300 kilometers per hour, or in our proper one, it is about 194 miles an hour. Because the game has both metrics on it. You pick up the battery gives you more boost. We are rhythmically pressing the boost button while trying not to crash into the wall there, just to keep your speed up. That's me getting a bump on the launch there. But yeah, this is the car section. You will see the car in 3 levels total, but we're going to skip it in 2. The main thing that you're going to see this game, it is a 3D high-speed action platformer with Devil May Cry Bayonetta-style combat. It is phenomenal. It is amazing. There is some drifting as he crashes into the wall because he's very good at that. And Ark forgot to turn off his notifications. Yay! Great job, me. That's what you get with no being on your own PC. So that person, whoever that was, if you got a bunch of friend requests, it's not my fault. But let's go around. So we're just going to come towards the end of the stage here. Gets a wee bit of a drift. Going to hold on the boost. Just go through when we get around the last corner. Press the rest of it until we get to the end of the cutscene here. As I say, this is the only time that we're going to go in the car. As here comes our boy Spark. And we get to run around our way through the stage here. So running away, we get our dash, we get our jump, we get these springs, and we get a homing attack. Like I said, totally not Sonic in any way, shape, or form. No, genuinely, this is actually a really good game. You should all play this. So we're going to run there 1:28:39, finishing the first stage. But the objective of this game is we are going to be collecting the Freedom Medals. We need Freedom Medals to progress through the game. We want to get towards the last stage as quickly as we can. The game is going to give us tutorials as we go our way down. We're going to skip all of them as we head into our first level. Now, our first level here is Double Moon Villa. So, Double Moon Villa here is our big hub world stage. It's like each of the stages, each of the main stages are basically what I consider hub world stages. It's a big, massive stage. Takes you about 3-4 minutes to do. And then you get mini levels that offshoot on these. So, our basic movement of the game. You run, you jump, you double jump. You can get power-ups later on in the game. You can crash into trees like I just did. We're going to grab the bits here. These bit bubbles are very important. They give you 30 bits. We need 700 bits by the end of the stage, ideally 750, because it makes it easier to collect them. So we're going to go and take a specific route through this stage that's a little bit longer than normal, but allows us to get more bits than we normally would, because it allows us to have some fun with it. So we're going to grab these and then go down to the bottom, round to the outside here, using the Jester dash. So when you see the little reticle there, you do that, and we're going to use the Jester dash and a normal dash at the same time to fall off the edge of the world and then just run across the wall and die. Just get down there, mate. Hit the kill plane. Yeah, whiffed it already, man. I don't even think there was a checkpoint, so I am over this area once again. But that's all right. I can just... Nah, I've not enough Iron Brew. Right, I am going backwards on the level there. So we're not going to go backwards there, but we're going to grab that. So that's a brilliant start. But it's not a terrible start, because it means I get to take the normal route through the stage now, as I do also already have the bits. So we get to go take the old DLC route, which is nice. So we do have DLC. We actually just released DLC 1.2 as well. We had to downpatch before this run because the dev has fixed the glitch that we like to use, that you'll see later on. But I'm going to use this just to grab some more of these bits as we go around here. Grab this set. So I definitely don't have to worry about my bit count right now, which is nice, because down there is where we died. But what we're going to do is we're going to jump over here. We're going to use our first major tech of the run. It is known as the Magnet Dash. So you can see that we just launched ourselves at high speed. The Magnet Dash there is a wonderful piece of tech. What that allows us to do is it allows us to use the Jester Dash but cancel hitting the object and losing our speed with maintaining the speed and allowing us to go even faster. This game is very good when it comes to actually maintaining your momentum. So we're going to run around the side here. We're going to jump up, make sure we grab this. When you're in the air, you have 3 things you can do. You can jump normally, you can double jump, you can Jester jump, and then you can charge Jester dash as well. The game's being a little bit of a butt there, but that's all right. So we're just going to jump over this side, see if we can get the boost up here. Turn around, thank you. Big up the top there, that is fine. So on 1, on 2, on 3, jump over, on 4, and then this big one's going to give us a boost over there. We get the run off the wall, see if we can get the big jumps up here. It didn't give me, that's fine. So we're just going to jump round, jump, 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 up, up. I promise you this is still faster than trying to farm some stuff later on. So we're just going to grab that one, land on the booster. Don't go backwards, sir. Sir, I need you to go forwards. I know it's hard. So we're going to go forward, and I'm just going to launch myself over here. Going to hit this one. Going to run over here. So I have way more than I need to worry about right now. We're at 792, which is good. But it's always better playing safe at a marathon than not having what you need. So just grab that, land straight onto the ground there, and away we go. So 857 is good. It means I've got way more than enough, which is all right. But also losing a minute over how I normally do the stage. Oi, that's a good start. That's a warm-up, okay? Can I do a redo? Mendes, can I redo it?
I don't think we have the time for that.
Damn it. Alright, so there's stage number 1 complete. What we're going to do now is the game's going to unlock a whole bunch of stuff after we get the cutscene here. We're going to skip all the exposition. That is Spark. That is a CRT. He is speaking to us from inside the subconscious, he says, and we're just going to ignore all of that. If you want the story, I suggest you buy the game because it's actually quite interesting, if not a bit confusing. But we are going to go into the shop here. We're going to buy some extra power. We're going to buy the Energy Dash. So the Energy Dash is a very nice power-up. Gives you a big old speedy boost. I'm going to go into the upgrades. We are going to buy the Jester Shot. We're going to buy the Jester Swipe. And I still have 122 spare, which is nice because it means I don't have to worry about them in the later stages. We have a very, very tight bit route here that allows us to buy the power-ups. Now we need to use the stuff that we're going to do. And then we go through the rest of the level. But first, into the challenge stages, a.k.a. the tutorials. This is telling you about slope jumping. If you jump up on a slope, you'll gain a lot of height. If you jump on a downward slope, you'll gain nothing. So you want to make sure you're always on the slopes. It sounds a bit counterintuitive, but honestly, when you're playing the game, it does make a wee bit of sense. So we're just going to run our way through these stages right now, just because it allows us to have a little bit of fun with them. And then away we go. We're going to make sure I land on that. Yes, we did. There's our checkpoints. These checkpoints are where we respawn when we die. And we just get to have fun with it. So round in and up. And that is us through. And these lovely little tutorial areas are done. There's about 8 or 9 of them we have to do here on these first couple of hub worlds, but then we get to go into the meat of the run. But yeah, so most of the tutorial stages there end up running into another level. These are the little offshoot levels that I was telling you about. They generally tell you little instructions, little tutorials, and then tell you how to go. This stage is just simply get to the goal. So we're going to do that. We now have our finger guns, so we get to go pew-pew with our fingers. The main thing is we don't want to touch the rail tracks, because if we touch the rail tracks, we will die, and we don't want to do that. What we do want to do is we want to grab as much energy in that as we can, just continue the movement and keep the momentum going. Now that we do have the ability to use our lovely little... Whoa! Video game. Just don't do that to me, thank you very much. We get to use that, and we get to use the energy to do boosts. Now, boosts are fun, because boosts let you do this, and this is the Energy Dash power-up. We're going to be using that a number of times all the way through, and hopefully we can do it right. We're going to come to the edge here and just get the nice dash there. That's beautiful. Up, over, in, down, up, up. Gets the damage. Didn't get the damage. Shoot that enemy. Up, up, through, in, up on this. You can see we get the dash over this end segment. Oh, that's nice, and we still landed on. We didn't die. We get 44. I'll take a 44. Nice stage. So yeah, we have the meter there. We have that blue meter. The blue meter is very important. It is our energy. Most power-ups take 1 gauge of enemy. 1 gauge of enemy. 1 gauge of energy. However, there are a few that we'll be using later on for really cool tricks. But now we're going to go into another challenge stage, another tutorial stage, explaining the Jester Dash, aka the homing attack. It allows you to kill enemies, it refreshes your jumps and your double jumps and your air dashes when you do it. So we can do this and just take out all the enemies. The main thing about the game and the way it works is you get a double jump, you get a single dash, and you get a charge dash while you're in the air, unless you either A, touch the ground, or B, kill an enemy. So you've got to make sure you know which momentum you have, which movements you still have available, and don't whiff it.
Ooh.
Yeah, shiny. But we're going to go and do a cool little thing. The reason we bought our energy boost power-up is because we're going to have fun with half-pipes. We're going to pretend we're Tony Hawk for a sec. And we're just going to use the big old speedy boost. I'm just going to use 2 of them here, just to jump right over that. Don't worry about any of that. Get jump up there, and then boom, boom, straight up, Tony Hawk style. Skips that part of the level, and away we go. Because momentum in this game is fun. But then is that one done, and away, and now we get to go to another stage. It is a speedy stage, a fast stage. We love fast stages. Hello, data saved. Saves every time you do a level. So we're going to go into the cold, dry desert. It's a speedy stage. It's an escape stage. Increasing the, I don't know, the pressure, the panic. You must finish before the timer runs out. But it's a speed run, so we're doing that on every level anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The main thing we need to worry about here is that when we're going to do the dashes and do the attacks, we want to make sure we get over there, get them. That's nice. Keeps our speedy boost. Look at the air and the direction that we have on that. Just land on that and launch yourselves through the level. It's beautiful. And then we're going to avoid these dash panels because unfortunately some dash panels will set your speed to a set maximum rather than increase it, which is slightly unfortunate design, but hey, oh, it is the way it is. See that one there, you just see that slowed me down massively after having a nice wee bit of boost there, and now you're just back to normal speed. But there we go, that's the stage done. 33 seconds, 36 stages or seconds remaining on the stage, and we love our speedy platforming.
I always find it funny how his speed doesn't stop when he gets to the goal.
Oh yeah, not at all. You'll hear, if you listen carefully during the tutorial stages, you'll hear just this noise of wind. That's because I jumped off the edge, and he's just falling all the time. And yeah, you might hear the death noise all the time because he's just landing in a kill plane constantly. All right, next little stage here. This is explaining the charged Jester Dash. The charged Jester Dash, as the name suggests, will charge a Jester Dash and allow you to get a big old boost of speed. Good for when you're coming from a standstill. Not really good for anything else. However, it does allow you to be used in midair, completely cutting all your momentum, allowing you to change direction. So if you make a mistake, you can use it once. So we just get to go through here, and again, as long as you just hit the springs and things like that, it just lets you recharge. You get to go through, you get to go in. There is also some tech that you can do with this, where if you do some frame-perfect inputs, you can gain the speed from a charged Jester Dash, but don't have to do any of the charging up for it. It's very good, but I've got no idea how it actually works right now. My fingers are too quick. So we're going to jump up here. If you listen carefully, Sparky just... Yep, there he goes. That's just him falling constantly until the level finally loads up. But now we're going into our third last special type of stage. We are going to AM Village. This is a collectathon stage. We are going to grab the medals. The medals are routed in a specific way because we need to farm some more bits. So not only are we going to get the medals, we're going to get the bits as well. So we're going to just jump down here. We know exactly where all our big bit bubbles are and which medals we're going to grab and where, because there are more than 10 medals in a level. So we're just going to grab that. We need to come down here, grab that, bounce off, go around, go in, jump up. This is fine. Run our way through, onto the roof, up here, get that down here, grab that one, run through, get this down there, grab that in time. Oh, I didn't get it, so that's fine. Run the other side here, we're going to jump up, we're going to grab this one. We're going to go over here to grab the bit bubble. Run the other side is the coin that we need, but we're just going to go down here, grab this, grab that bit bubble, run here, go through, grab the coin. Round the other side. Hey, don't you run on that one. Don't you be showing off tricks right now, Spark. Jeez. Round here, we're going to go down this segment. On this, grab that up into the middle area once again. We get bit 1. We get bit 2, we get coin 7, we grab some more of these loose bits, and then over here to grab the bit over there. That gives us 798. We've got more than enough bits. That's what happens when you grab the bits earlier, and then you don't need them, but we're still going to get the other bits just for safekeeping. As we come down underwater here, run the other side, up, and that one, grab that there, nice through, and down, grab that train. Oh. That's a train. So we grab the train, we grab the final bit, and away we go. There's the other train.
They grabbed me?
Yeah, oh, caught. But alright, so we did mention as well that this game has some combat. It's got that Devil May Cry style combat system in the game. We're about to go and fight the boss, Sawman. The way this works is we have a parry meter. You can parry certain abilities. You also have light attacks, heavy attacks, air light attacks, air heavy attacks, and other power-ups as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge my gun. I'm going to get a perfect parry to get rid of his shield. We're going to then charge up the meter on the screen. You can see that orange meter there. That is your combo damage meter. The more combo, the more damage you do, which is always nice for us. We then want to try and stagger the enemy and get as many heavy attacks as we can on this boss. Combat is not my strongest suit in this game, but if I can do most combat stages in less than a minute, it means I'm happy. So we're just going to take that. We're mashing, alternating between the heavy and the light attack. Now we're on to phase 2. He stands up. He transformed like a Power Rangers Megazord. We get the normal dodge there, so that's fine. We release that just to get the attacks off it. He's going to get staggered, maybe, maybe not. Get that one. They're coming through. He is staggered. He's not doing any attacks at the moment. I don't know if he's going to do another attack. There we go. And I get hit by it, but that's all right. So it's going to be a slight version. Don't read it, buddy. I'm holding that too early just to be safe. As I said, combat not my strongest suite there. We're just going to hold that so he doesn't get me. Knock this down. We're still at the 1.9 here. Just get that and don't you dare, buddy. Thank you very much. And he's gone. 53. Not terrible. Not the fastest I've done, but that's alright. And that's the boss stages as well. We will unlock some other combos, and that will unlock some abilities that allow us to combo better and do good stuff. But what we're going to do now is we're going to jump into Lost Riviera. But before we do that, we need to go and change our combat difficulty up to Challenge Jester, and we need to go to the shop. Because we're going to go and buy 2 extra upgrades here. We're going to buy the Rail Boost upgrade and the Regen Braking. And they'll find out why when we jump in this stage. We also changed the difficulty, so now I have 2 hits instead of 12, so I need to get good. But yeah, we are grinding on rails in this game. The 2 power-ups that we just bought, Rail Boosting allows us to use our blue energy to boost on rails, and Regen Braking allows us to recharge our energy based on what it is we're actually doing. So that is a beautiful start. I can now hold the boost button, and if you watch, I can just tap the triangle to convert some of the speed that we're getting into energy. So basically, we have our own self-loop system going on here that's really, really good. We also only have the 2 health there. We have our 1 major health point that you can see, and then you get a pity health point, basically. That's just like, by the way, if you get hit one more time, you are dead. So we're just going to make sure we recharge our jump in that on this. We're going to boost our way through this area and then go down. The aim for me is to try and finish the stage in about 3 minutes. We'll see if that happens. Not by holding your energy there. You're not like that, buddy. So we're just going to see if we can just keep a hold of the energy. Again, just trying to make sure we get a little bit of energy held up here. That is still not a bad jump at all. We're going to make sure we grab that, go on these, take out that enemy, and we got bodied there. That's fine. So this is just going to slow us down. I need to make sure the flames up here, they just activated, so we should be fine to pass by without getting bodied by them. Don't you dare get me. That's fine. You're not getting me either. Neither are you. Good stuff. So now we're just going to hold the button, and I'm just going to alternate pressing square to crouch to give us big speed and triangle to gain our energy back. Because if you are crouching when you're on a downward slope, you will gain speed. If you are crouching when you're going upwards, you'll obviously gain nothing. The idea is using the power of the boost that we have here. We can just take the energy that we have, do the jumps cut around this area, and then start boosting once again. Holding the boost allows us to keep us going. Holding the square button builds up the speed that we lose from losing the speed, and we get just this self-loop of just going through and going fast, you know. It's very useful. Nice jump on that one, keeping the speed going all the way through. Going to make sure we just don't get caught by the water there, even though we did. Going to use a little bit of energy to come through this. Do not hit that, that's fine. Do not get hit by the fires either. Round here, up here, and in. Enemy trying to get us with his gun, but he's not getting us there, so that is fine. I'm going to make sure we land on that. Jump 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get those ones. Get you on this, and then I'm going to be risky. And we take the damage, but it's fine. Where it's a damage boost, it's intentional. Don't worry about it. If I die, now I'll cry. So we're going to go through. You can see now the game warned us. It's like, yo, you just took damage. It's like, I'm aware. I cannot take damage once again. I need to make sure I land on that. That is not as good as I wanted it to be, but it's fine. Because now we're on this. I can do the button. I can build up some speed again. Just hold some of that. Just keep the taps going. As long as I don't get hit a second time, I am good to go. So we're just going to hold this, go through. Hold a big bit coming around there because that gives me a lot of energy because we're going to slow down here anyway. So you just hold it to get as much of a boost as I can. Straight down this segment. Up, up, on, up, root in. Up, down. That's that. Go hit the thing. Oh, I'm so far back now. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. That's fine. So we're just before this area. Up in this area, fall down. The thing about dying in this game is actually really nice. You end up despawning enemies that are in front of you, which is actually quite good in case you're struggling with any of the particular part of the game. Didn't really want to die in that segment, but hey, it is what it is. I don't have any boost left, so we're going to jump over that spring. Make sure you jump over that booster as well. We're then going to hold down here. We're going to hold the square button. I'm going to press triangle just to gain some energy back. This is then going to allow me to hold the R2 button as long as I just tap the triangle here. I should be able to get some of the energy back. Just tippy-tap going up there. Tippy-tap, tippy-tap, tippy-tap. Because again, the tippy-taps removes minimal amounts of speed, but gives me a decent chunk of energy. Getting over the 3 minutes there. Not significantly over the 3 minutes, so I'll take that, and stage is done. And now for the reason why we changed the difficulty. There is an actual speedrun reason for it. So coming up next, we have the boss called the Guardian. It is our first encounter against the Guardian. It usually takes anywhere between a minute and a minute 30 to kill him. He's going to kill us in 4 seconds. So we're going to go in, we're just going to stand right in front of him. He's going to beat us up, and there we go. That's it. Boss is done. Game does not care if you win or lose. So we deliberately lose. That allows us to lose quickly, and we go back into the CRT. But we're skipping it. So goodbye, CRT. We are done. That is now going to unlock the rest of the stages on this area, but I'm going to quickly jump into the shop. The reason for that is that's going to spawn all the stages without me actually having to buy anything. We are then also going to go back into that menu to come out of Challenge Jester, because as good as I am at this game, I do not want to play on hard mode for the rest of the run. So we're now going to go into the challenge stage that explains wall jumping. It's just simple. Every game developer should do wall jumping like this. All you do is you literally go on the wall, press the jump button. That's it. No fancy buttons required. Just press the jump button. Jump, 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 jump. And while we're going through these stages, Mendez, if there's anything you'd like to say, now is a great time, because we're just going to go through some more of these tutorial stages.
Absolutely. I'm going to try and speedrun a few donations here, because we've had so many messages of support coming in. We have a $10 donation from the Mimic saying, "What's up, guys? It's your boy Mimic, and I'm here to say good luck, Argick. Spark 3 is a really fun speedrun, and I hope your run will get people into the game." We have $20 from Shovel Claws, who says, "Hey, Arg and UKSG. God, I've been excited for this run for a while. Love the game so much, and Arg is great rep for it. May Utopia Shelter treat you well." And we have $50 from Zero Kieran saying, "Great event so far. Shout out to everyone working behind the scenes and under the tables, making it all work. Great hosting so far, and good luck with Spark Arg. Hi, Traylina. Happy commentating. Good luck. Have fun."
Thank you very much. So yeah, this is the wall walking stage. We're not walking, we're running on the walls. The walls are great. And one thing that I do like, though, as well, is I do love the way that Lake has handled shadows in this game, because it looks like Spark is in a different coloured outfit when he's in the shade, even though he's not. And we just get to go through it, and we just, as you can see, jump, 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 jump. Wall running is so much fun. The movement in this game is phenomenal. If you are looking for a 3D platformer with smooth moves, this is the game you want to play. Honestly, it is great. It is like £15. It goes on sale regularly for 50% off. I'm going to shill for this game because this game is wonderful. And Shovel Claws there, who just donated. If you want to see a absolutely phenomenal run, Shovel Claws just set the new world record for this game, getting the first sub 50-minute run for IGT, which is absolutely phenomenal. So that's just me face spamming into the wall there. It's intentional because it allows me to speed up and go grab some more collectathon stages here. As we run our way through, we're going to jump up on 1, jump up on 2, wall jump our way through, and then go grab our coins. So we know where all our coins are. We're just grabbing a few extra bits, makeshift ramps on the edge of things here, because everything is basically a surface to play with. So we're just going to go around here, going to go up into this segment, round here, we're going to grab that, going to ignore that enemy, grab that coin, ignore that, and then way! And it launches it over to here. Make sure I land on that rail, that's fine. We did get the safety rail, which is nice, down this area. Take out this enemy, take out that enemy, grab that booster, and launch myself with a magnet dash over here down at the bottom, grab the enemy, and off skip. Not even getting me, not even close. Round the other side, use our boost just to get the ramp jump up here, carries your momentum through. On to the last one, down we go, and nice try. Nice try, video game, I saw that. I caught that. Almost launching me into oblivion there. No happening. But now we get to play the speedy stage. I really hope I get to go fast.
The pit was sucking you in.
It really was. It's like, come to me, Arg. And I'm like, no. So the games there is now telling us that we can move on to the next set of stages. We can go to the districts if we want, but there are a certain amount of coins that we need. So we are going to make sure we grab them specifically by jumping into stages like this. This is Splash Grotto. This is a stage that if it goes really well, you just got to have fun with speed. So I am hopefully going to do this right, but if the rest of the runs on it go by, way is going to be the answer to that one. So we're just going to jump through on these, make sure we go down. Jaden, stop playing Slay the Spire. What you did? You're activating a notification on my stream. Stop it. Jaden, I can't believe you've done this. So we're going to get over there. I tried to jump over that booster. It didn't give me it, which is fine. So we're just going to come down here, make sure we power up ourselves as we fall down. Use the boost, get that. Grab the energies, get a nice big set of it. So we should be good to go. The plan here is we're going to come off this with the boost. We're going to then use the Jester dash that just amplifies the speed. We're going to hold the speed and land on the rail. There we go. Holding it through with the speed on there. The new. We're going to go onto the wall, over to the side, over the flames, and yes! I'll take that. That was smooth. I've never wall ran there before, but it worked. Oh, the speed in this game is so much fun when you can control it. Keyword there is when you can control it. But it is quite difficult to do that. And now we're going to go to high speeds. I think this stage is poorly named after what we just did. So we're going to go into the challenge. It is going to tell you about the high speeds and how boosters will set yourself at a certain high speed. Also tells you about the fact that the way this works is if you are running upward stuff, it will slow you down. So you want to run on as many downward slopes as you can, avoiding as many of the upward slopes as possible as well. So you can see we've already like kind of just almost ran out of energy here, so we're just going to run down there to get a little bit of boost. But you can see just as you're running up the wall that he's just slowing down, you have to dash instead. But that just shows you how the momentum works in this game. The main thing I'm going to do here is I'm not going to face palm into the side of the cube. I did that during my PB. That's brilliant. Free time loss right there, Arg. So we just keep running, we just go through it, we get these boosters. These boosters are good because there's no energy in these stages, so I can't use energy dashing or anything. But what we do get is we do just get some good old loop-de-loops. But we just run it, we hold it through, we go in, there's my jump, always nice. And then final boost towards the end of the stage. And then we come to the solitary raid stage in the game. Only one stage of this type exists because apparently in the demo, feedback was given that these stages suck. So they only made one of them, which is a shame because I quite enjoy them. But we are going to go into the raid stage. The idea here, Canyon Zero, you are looking to grab a certain amount of score to open the door to the exit. Once you have the score, you can then leave, or you can find a secret exit and multiply it. We're going for speed, so we don't care about it. All we're going to do is we're going to get up to a 14x multiplier by killing as many enemies and as many objects as we can. We know exactly where the enemies and the objects are going to be, because they're in the same place every time. So we're just going to take these out and just go for it. And then the idea is we're going to do that. And we just hit 1,000 poundies. So while I'm going through here, we'll see if the stage works. If I make faces, it means it's not. Mendes, take it away.
Absolutely. We've just hit $1,000 thanks to a donation from Broken Hyperlink.
Hey.
$16. Had to donate to make the total finally be £1,000 for Paulister's sanity. Been enjoying the event so far and can't wait for the rest of it. We've also had a lot of pun donations coming in. So let's rattle a few of those off. So we have $20 from Buglaw saying, I don't know what to comment on this one. A bit of hype to amp up the crowd has potential. Definitely not a lot of spark puns, though. That would be revolting. Incredible. We also have $10 from Big the Dave. I converted my VW sedan to run off batteries. I'll be back in a minute once I've parked the electric Jester.
I knew that was coming because it's Dave every time.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going in. Right, that's it. I'm going into the shop and I'm buying gun, multi-shot blast. There you go. Dave, this is for you, buddy. No, we actually need this for the next power up. It was just really nice timing with that donation there. He did warn me in advance it was coming. No, we are going to the stage that Dave and I are going to be having fun in. It's Beatdown Tower. So this is a fighting stage. We're going to defeat all the enemies in here. Just imagine every single one of them is Big the Dave. So here you go, right? There you go. We got it here. All them puns. He told me, but he wasn't prepared. So all we want to do here is we do actually want to take these enemies out as quickly as we can. Multi-shot blast gives us loads of bullets. The good thing about multi-shot blast is it also keeps our combo meter going up pretty high. So we're going to get that. We're going to go through, and we're just going to make sure we take out as many of these as we can. Unfortunately, it finds out that Big the Dave has actually brought friends with him, so Arg is now going to chicken out. Bye! So we're going to just take out all these enemies here, and then hopefully things will go well. 2 enemies there just self-destruct automatically because they can't take a moving elevator. I always think that's a rather interesting thing to happen. Enemy there got to fire his gun at the other side, which is unusual because he normally doesn't have it there, but he did. So we're at 1.8, 1.9 on the timers here. The little enemies are quite easy to take out. It's the big enemies you need to worry about. That's going to do a spin. Yes, it did. So I'm just going to take that out there as well. That's beautiful. We should get the other annoying enemy there. He's immediately been taken out, which is always good for us. Take out this enemy with that, and then fire one of them. Enemy came towards me. Beautiful. I think that bullet just fired behind me, actually. So get the hits off them. That juggles that one. Take that out as well. Lovely damage boost. And get this last couple of enemies here, and that should be the end of this stage. So that's one on that one. We're just going to hit this one here. Takes them out. Get the last couple of hits. And boom, 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 boom. And then last couple of combos. 104.44. Not bad. Not terrible. We take those. You can jump off the stage, Spark. Stop trying. So we are at 17 freedom medals now. And we are done with the Lost Ravine stage. We are now going to head over to the district. We are once again turning the difficulty up, which can only mean one thing. The Guardian is waiting at the end for us. Yep, once again, we can turn the difficulty up to the highest and then get our butt kicked later on. So we're going to go through totally not Prison Island as we go through District 5 here. Again, another hard stage considering you're doing it at 2 health. There's loads of distractions, loads of enemies, loads of red things that want to try and damage you. The main thing is try and build up as much boost power as you can and then become an F-Zero car and just go as fast as you can. So we're just going to jump over here, make sure we don't get caught by that. It didn't steal my speed, which is nice. I don't want to get hit by the second one. This is going to be an interesting tree jump. We still got it. I'll take those. I'm going to just try and not get hit by that. Yo, what's with the air? Points! We love points. We don't need point capsules at all, but they're there for us. We got to have fun with them, so we take them.
Swag points.
They are, oh, swag points. Oh, I like that. Swag. Well, shout outs to Plexa and Bowie the Hero, because they have a lovely phrase that is swag is time neutral. So if you're going for swag, it doesn't matter if it loses you time, because it's time neutral. Spin! I like spinning. You just spin. I'm just going to hold it. I made a mistake. So I'm going to just stop now so we don't die. One day I'll get through that, but we didn't. There is a checkpoint right here, so hopefully we don't die, but we'll see what happens. So we're going to land on this. I'm going to boost over there. I'm going to grab that health for safety. We're going to just jump over this section. It should allow me to get to that enemy, which it did. And then I'm going to use a magnet dash over there, land on that lovely speed, getting it through that segment. Do you know what? That was not bad, even with a mistake there, so I'll take it. So now I'm just going to hold the boost around this area of the stage, making sure we get that 1, 2, 3. Keep tapping it up. Keep your energy going. As you can see, building that energy up, round here, round here, round here, round here. Where's my tree? Oh, I hit the lamppost. No. No, again.
You sparked into the lamppost.
I did. I sparked right into the lamppost. So the downside about this game is that everything is solid. But the great thing about this game is that everything is solid. So you get to just go and explore literally everywhere. These stages are massive. So free roaming in these is a lot of fun. But as you've witnessed there, it does also mean that there's a chance for you to hit absolutely everything and just for it to steal thy speed. So we're just going to take out some of these enemies here. We're not really looking for the combos. We're not looking for the damage. We're just looking for the energy to come out of this. Just going to jump through that. And we got hit there. That's unfortunate. So I'm just going to boost, jump over here. Make sure we take out some of the enemies that spawn. Get on that section around here. There will be an enemy that jumps up. It says, hello, how you doing? Another one there. We're going to get this one over here. So just try video game. We're going to grab the enemy there. No, we're not. We're going to use the boost instead then. Land on the ground. Come up here. Make sure we don't get caught by that. That was mean game. Those spikes should not have been out. Thankfully, the enemy checkpoint is right there, so we're literally only 2 seconds back.
Does he even have a death animation?
He does. Well, kinda.
He just kind of like...
He just stands there,
I got
yeah.
red spikes, whatever.
Oh, that's
I'm
just...
done with this.
I don't think I can save this. That's mean game. Thankfully, this game doesn't have lives. Or does it? What the heck, game? Why are you turning me backwards? No, it's not. It's turning me forwards. Game, what are you doing to me? See, what's happened is I have actually hit the transition point, which is why everything is now burning. But because we died, the game is like, aha. But you see, if you go backwards with the new thing, you don't know where you're going. And I'm like, curse you, video game. You actually know my weakness. So we're going to go down here. We're going to go into this area. We're going to go over into this one. Jump up, through, and round. Over in this area. Jump through and in. Down here. 1, 2. Take out the enemies. We get them. That's fine. I have 2 energy boosts. Do not face spam arc. That's good. That's a bad landing. So we're just going to do the tree strat instead. And then go down, over, through, in, round. Do not get hit by the fire. That's nice. Do not get hit by the lamppost. That's also fine. I did not get hit by that fire there. That's fantastic. That is not bad, actually. I will take a 329 with a death on there. Normally we do about 312. I am not spinning on these ones because I will fail it. So we do actually have to play this safe. We need to know where we're dodging. Both the lasers and the flames are very bad. The end of the level is literally right there, but we can't jump off this because the game doesn't let us, which is a slight pain in the rear. But we got to go to the end of the stage now, and away we go. Now we get beat up a second time. So sub 4 minutes is not bad. Again, all these stages end up being about 4 minutes in length normally. If you can get them down to about 3:30, you're on good pace. Anything lower than that, and you're cracked, as the cool kids say. But we're going to go and get ourselves beat up, so we're definitely not cool. Hello, Guardian, the second encounter. Second encounter, exact same as the first. He's going to beat us up, and that's going to be it for us. 1, 2, and he's gone.
It's really a spork.
It's literally a spork. Just it's gone. CRT. We love CRTs. Here lies a... Nah, not having that. If you want the story, buy the game. Down on to the next set of stages. Welcome to the district. We already have enough freedom medals to go straight down into the downtown descent if we want to, but we're going to have some fun in these areas. We're going to start with District 79. Now, District 79 here is going to introduce mandatory fight sequences. Now, what this means is you've already seen the fighting stages. Imagine them, but localized just to the stage. So this is a mandatory fight sequence. That was our mandatory fight sequence. So we are just going to go right through into the spring here. Come on, game, let me out. Let me out. There we go. So that's our mandatory fight sequence there. We managed to use the Jester dash to go through the barrier and just escape there. So that's good for this one.
Intentional?
Yes. Here, we have another mandatory fight sequence. It's on this square. But if you go outside, it never spawns. Good mandatory fight sequence.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched enough runs.
It's a good one. These are recently discovered, yeah. So we're going to just play flip on the rails here. Again, the rail movement in this game is absolutely fantastic. It is so much fun. It is so smooth. We're going to just take out these enemies. They all do that themselves. We're going to hold on our boosting here. We're going to come over this area. We're going to be very careful with the jump off that one. Get jump over here. Get jump over there. We're going to come down here. This is another mandatory fight sequence. Nicely done. And then we have, I believe, one more mandatory fight sequence we need to worry about. We're just going to get that there, get the dash off, jump, jump. Nice to go through. Make sure I grab one of the energy boosts here. We're going to fall down here. Jump, boost, round in. around the side there, and we've just went under our final mandatory fight sequence, and that's the stage. All 4 mandatory fight sequences complete. Gotta see it, and there you go.
Gotta not see it.
Oh, yes. I wonder how many people are now annoyed at me at saying mandatory. Mendez is annoyed at me saying mandatory fight sequences.
I need to get my dictionary updated, apparently.
Just look round her faces like, I don't like you. Well, we are going into District 4. It is another fight stage. It means about a minute of just fighting. So if you've got anything you'd like to say, including reprimanding me for my poor dictionary skills, feel free.
Oh, I would absolutely love to. But we've got some donations anyway, so we'll start with those first. So we have $25 from AGHson saying, loving this Spark speedrun. Argick must have the reflexes of a cat. Good luck to all the runners. And that goes towards one of the incentives for the upcoming Worms World Party Remastered run, which has a number of incentives. This one in particular goes to naming the worms Bar Iron Brew.
Iron Brew.
We also have $10 from Psycho Serax, donating for the Scouse Worm Voice Pack, because it is a classic. And I'm going to do my best impression right now. I love you! There we go.
That works. I can't do Scouse, me. I don't know if this is Scouse. But no, this is another fight stage here. Again, everybody, thank you for your donations. Please do keep them coming in. We have a number of incentives in that all open. They are great fun. And we are coming through. I am prioritizing the archer enemies here. The archer enemies are the ones that are like the most pains in the butt. So if you just take them out, because they can fire either a single slow-moving arrow, or they can fire the triple arrows, and honestly, the triple arrows are just the worst. You were all about to do some fun things there, so we're just going to take you out normally. Make sure you keep the combo meter up. This is nice. And that is a 105, so we take that. That is fine.
It's stylish.
It's kind of stylish, it is. It's great. You can buy more combos as well. Like, honestly, there's such a robust fighting system in this game. I am doing it an injustice by A, not learning it, and B, not buying the abilities that we need. But we don't need them, so I'm not buying them. But we are now going to turn into Monkey. Using Power of Monkey, welcome to District 6. We're going to go behind us. Going to grab the energy capsule. I'm going to grab the energy bubble. That's going to give us a nice set of energy here. We get 3 energy dashes. And then we're going to use the geometry of the trees to become Monkey. And that is just mean video game. So I'm going to just land back over here.
Oh.
And straight down into death.
Like a human trying to climb a tree.
That is more like a human trying to climb a tree. Let's channel Monkey again. So we're going to go through. Monkey! I forgot my Johnny Vegas voice. Monkey! Here we go. Right, hold on. So we want to get there. We didn't get a high enough jump off this and then get my angle run. There we go. Get on the tree, mate. Get on the tree. He's not getting on the tree. Do you know what? Right, that's it. I'm going to go for the bad strat. I shouldn't go for this, but I'm going to go for it in a run. So there's a bad strat up here. It's a really bad strat. I shouldn't go for it. I get 1 attempt at it. You get this lovely little bubble. Where am I aiming?
What happened to his body?
Oh, and he gets it. Oh, there you go. Straight up to the end there. Back up strat. I'm so glad that worked. So that's actually faster to do than climbing up the tree there, but I'm not consistent at that, so I'm glad we got it there. Oh, that would have been really embarrassing if it didn't. All right, on to the next area. We are going to skip the rest of the districts. We don't like it. We're heading down into the downtown descent. The crowd is getting rowdy. The town is getting wild. Yeah, that's right. We're in Glasgow. But we're going to go through the next set of stages here. We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Big old stage, get to the goal. And this one starts us in a booster, so we're moving fast. Got to remind myself of that so I don't actually do anything. Going to use the speed from here just to jump over to the left, ground to grab the booster, continue jumping, land down, jump, go on this area. We're going to land down here, line ourselves up, get the boost off that to give us a nice big boost of speed, land down here, jump, jump. 1, 2, 3, and then land on this. Get a magnet dash over this side. In we go. Gets the landing. Beautiful. Boost 1, boost 2, boost 3. You hit the pole. Well done, Arg. Up we go and in. Good recovery. That's fine. We're going to land over here. We're going to go for the bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should give me enough bounces onto that. 1, 2, 3. Take these enemies out. Bounce, 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 bounce. Yes, those are people's heads that we're bouncing on there. And then we'll just take that out. Get some energy on these. Do not hit the lamppost again. I'm very good at hitting lampposts today. But this game has a phenomenal soundtrack. We're going to use the dashes here just to increase our speed exponentially and then try and not hit the boosters or the signpost because the boosters will slow me down. The signpost will also slow me down. That is embarrassing. So believe it or not, what we just did there is we actually just slid up the wall rather than running it. You deserve that faceplant, sir. You're supposed to run up the wall, not slide up the wall. He's like, I'm just going to slide up the wall, sir. It's like, no, you're not. So backup strats one here. We're going to get onto this area. We're going to do that landing. No, we're not. We're going to get over here. Right, we're going to do this one over here then and see if this works. Going to land on that, get the boost. There we go. Send yourself flying through the stage. I'm going to grab this energy for safety. Use one of it to get over here. Making sure we don't hit that. 1, 2, 3. Get the bounces. Did not get high bounces here, but it's fine because I know I can get up on this. And then land on this. Oh, right in the middle of it. That's unfortunate. And then just land on that. Land on it. Okay, I'm going on the top here. 1, 2, 3, and then... Okay, video game. You're being a butt. If I have to do it the hard way, I'll do it the hard way. You are actually being a butt. So you can land on certain objects. There you go. Why'd you not land on that sooner? So this run is rubbish. Just saying.
The geometry didn't feel like it.
It's not my greatest run I've done, I'll tell you that now. But at least we're having fun with it. Or at least I hope we're having fun with it. But I will fully admit I would have reset this by now. So we're going to go down onto this one. Make sure we don't facepalm on the ground. Jump over this area. 1, 2, and 3 dash. That was nice. Round here, off the side there. That's all right. We're just going to make sure we land on the bottom. Do I have a jump? Yes, we do. We're going to boost over this area. Use the boost to then get the momentum that we need to just go through the cylinders. Whee! Speed. Jump over these. We don't need them. And then see what we get over here if the game's going to launch me. Ooh, kind of. It didn't launch me up through the area with the loop, though, so I don't get to skip that. That's a shame. But we're just going to land on this. Give me the boost there, so we're just going to take out the enemies, get some energy. Use one bit of energy to slide up the wall here. We're going to land on the pipe, because then you can bash your head off the side of the pipe there, get up to the top area. We're going to land on this segment over here again, seeing what we did earlier. We're going to try and do it again. That is actually beautiful. So we're going to come up here and then just onto this segment over this side. Do it again. Big old boost of speed. Jump, use the speed, use the dash, land on here. Now we're up the top there, skipping the entire sewer segment of the stage, bashing off an enemy's face, because why not? Make sure we land on that, don't get hit by that, take that enemy out, use the speed boost, jump through, and keep our momentum going. Going to jump over this last segment here. We should be alright, do not get caught by them. And then we're going to go into our lovely little ship over here. So into the ship, and then immediately start boosting. So you can't just hold the boost, but we like to tap the boost, because tapping the boost is just ever so slightly faster. We are going to use this ship here to try and blast our way through the area. And then we have a boss fight coming up over here. So mini-boss incoming. Thing about the mini-boss is the mini-boss has 4 points. And you need to take out the 4 points before you can hit the main thing. There's also a hole in the side of him. So we're just going to use the hole in the side of him, completely skip the mini-boss, finish the stage in 3:42. That is 42 seconds longer than it normally is.
The mini-boss was sleeping.
He was very much sleeping, yes. Sleeping on the job there. But yeah, we are going around now into our next stage. Thankfully, no boss fight at the end of this one. We get our own individual boss fight stages later, so we're going to unlock some more stages that we get to do and have some fun with. First, going to Strike Sewers. Did you like that little plane? That little plane was great. We're going to use that little plane again. And we're going out of bounds. So we're going to go and grab this. We're going to just grab some power-ups here. We're going to get completely bodied by that guy who managed to shoot us with his shotgun. And we're just going to get there. So we're going to go up into the area here. We're going to go into the sewers. Going to come around here, going to just jump down and out of bounds. There we go. So we're now out of bounds. I'm just going to fly at the end of the stage.
Wait, if a place is full of robots, then why do they need the sewers?
I have no idea. You think there's a cohesive storyline here, don't you? Do not think too hard. There we go, and that is the stage complete, flying right around the side of it, not having to do any of that wonderful wee stage here. Again, there's a bit of a theme with how the stages are laid out, both in terms of the casual playthrough and the speedrun is you've got your main stages, they're quite long. Then you get these little mini stages that are fun, sweet, and to the point. We're now going to the Squabble Spillway. We're going to grab 13 tokens this time, and one of them is right behind us. And for the longest time, I didn't realize it was there. So we are going to go up and grab these, and then we're just going to play a big game of how many times can I faceplant. Hopefully the answer is none. As we're going to go and just jump our way down here. That might result in a faceplant because I don't think I hit the ground. We managed to avoid the faceplant. That's nice. The goal is 43 seconds here, if I can do it right. So we're going to just jump over here. Make sure we grab that one. We're then going to fall down here. Make sure we land over that side. That one. That one. That one. And then that one. And then... Oh, hi. That's a pulley, that is. That one, this one, and then the final one over there. That is not bad. That's going to be sub 48, 48, 48, 48. Nailed it. In we go. And he's falling down again. Good job, Spark. Alright, so 24 medals. We are approximately halfway through the game now. as we are going on to our next stage here. This stage is our... So everybody knows Mario 64, right? You know wall kicks. You know wall kicks will work. They work in this game as well. So this stage, the end of the level, is up the very top. So what we're going to do is we're going to land on that angle that allows us to run up the wall. We're then going to run from the wall over to this building, because this building is next to another building, and these buildings can building, so they can building while we building. So I'm just going to wall kick my way up here. Da-dee-da-dee-da. Wall kicks, everybody. They do work. And that is that. That is the stage done. Oh, hold on. I lie, actually. We've got another one of Mendez's favorite mandatory fight sequences. So in this box here, another mandatory fight sequence. Lovely mandatory fight sequence there. Nicely done. 30-second stage. He didn't fall down there. I'm surprised. I'm getting looks again. I'm getting looks. I'm going to keep doing it. But now we're going into another Viper stage here. That's right. We're going to see the car. Broom, broom. Away we go. However, as I said earlier, we are entirely ignoring the car because Spark is faster than car. He's even faster than car on normally rather than doing the glitch we're about to do. So we are going to just get stuck right on that sign there, doing its job. Good sign. But we're going to do it. It doesn't actually matter. We don't need a whole lot of speed in this section. In fact, going too fast is actually detrimental because we need to stop right here. And we're going to use this lovely angle to run. Don't you dare, video game. Video game. Video game, you suck. So I'm just going to restart the checkpoint here, which is actually back at the start of the game, but that's just because the video game is being mean to me. So the idea is that you're going to use that slope, and that slope is going to give you a massive amount of speed and the correct angle to run up the wall that's supposed to keep you in bounds. So I'm going to fight the game. There you go. So we're going to use a bit of boost here. We are running on the red X's. This is the wall that is keeping you in bounds. We're going to run all the way until the wall is off screen. Then we're going to tap our boost button. This is going to put us high into the air. We get a jump. We do our Jester dash. Take us over the rest of the invisible walls. We're going to dash down there. We're going to land on the roof with the blue pillars. This is going to allow us to go all the way towards the end of the stage. That is literally over here and down. So we are using the walls to keep us inbounds to go facepalm at the finish of the stage there.
Don't worry, he's not dead.
Not yet. You ever facepalm so hard that your character doesn't stand back up? I have. I've actually lost a run or two to that. It's like, ooh. Because the way this game handles falling is very interesting. More on that later, though. As we are now on the boss, on the run. Of course you're on the run. You've stolen another one of those ships again, Spark. So we are going to have to escape this area. We need to take out this boss as quickly as we can. We need to hit the 4 sides on this area. Once the sides have all blown up, we will fire missiles. That went right through that and went round to the other side there, game. I saw that. So we make sure we just fire the missiles. A set of missiles will take out each of the stuff there. So that should take that one out. That should take that one out. Is it gone? Yes, it is. We come over here. That didn't even kill it. There we go. It's gone now. So we take that one out. We've got him charging up his final attack. We want to get some more missiles out there. Before it goes, I'm not getting the missiles. There's the missiles. And it's too late. This is Float. She is a second character in the video game. Her special ability, as her name suggests, is the ability to float. We're also going to try and use the combo system here against this boss to try and take him out. So Shed of Beat Trap here is a pain in the butt, but we're alright. We're at 1.8 damage right now. He is also in the air, which is going to stop him from doing the annoying attack there.
In the box.
I mean, he does get beat in the bop, yeah.
A box. A pain in the box.
Oh, I see that. Yep. Round of applause. Yep, well played. Well played. Pain in the bot right there. But yeah, so that now unlocks Float. She is now a secondary character we can go and grab if we want to, and we will, but not immediately. And first, we have the most amazing, beautiful levels here in Nighttime Phenomena. However, I do have to give flashing lights warning. Some of the effects on this stage do get very flashy, and you may not enjoy. Why am I Float? What is going on here? I've not unlocked her. Why am I Float?
But it said in the menu you unlocked Float.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to buy her from a pilot. What? This is actually really weird. Why am I actually Float? This is bad. I'm going to just reload the stage.
No.
I'm not supposed to be her. She steals my power-ups. Has my game broke mid-run? This has never happened before. I'm going to the shop. I'm going to buy the power-up and see if I can turn it off. Dear Flo, why are you here? I might as well buy the other stuff that I need while I'm in here. I'm actually really worried because this has never happened before. So you're supposed to buy the power-up to then be able to transform into her. You're not supposed to have her from the huh? I mean, pretty much. There we go. There's Spark. What the heck was that? I've never had that going. Also, for those of you wondering, I have Tech being sassy at me going, are we changing the estimate to make it up as he goes along %? To be fair, they're not wrong. Like, this is 2 events in a row I've had something go wrong.
Do we need to change the name of the game to Float the Electric Jester, or...?
I mean, yeah. At this point, I'd accept that. I'm like, legitimately, I have never had that happen to me before. That is a weird thing. Like, we did downpatch the game to 1.1 before we started the run here, as Lake has basically dropped a new patch, has dropped new content, but has also fixed a rather significant glitch that you'll see later on. But yeah, even in 1.1, I've never seen that happen before. So the way Float works, as you can see, we now have a new power-up below us. That power-up allows me to go like this and just turn into Float. But you're supposed to have that. No, she can float, by the way. That's the whole point of her. Yeah. But it's like, but it's like, it's never happened before, you know? I'm genuinely, the Spark 3 community in shambles. Arg has ruined it, you know? This is why we can't have nice things. Seraphim, stop playing Legend of Heroes! What are you doing, Seraphim? What are you doing? Actually, I hope you enjoy that. It's a good series. I've been told I need to play it myself. Oh yeah, Arg, this is you're getting banned from UKSG. And you're a staff member. Like, how are you managing to do that, mate? That is impressive. Former staff member Argick has now been banned from the event for going over estimate. Having too many that's never happened before in a run. God, this isn't even the run that I expected to be chaotic. That's tomorrow. Dear HUDs, if you ever watch this run, I'm sorry in advance. Just saying. Right. Again, we got some really cool drum and bass on this stage as well. It's the only thing keeping me company right now. My mind is going backwards. It's because we're meant to actually go backwards here, so your mind going backwards is not a bad thing. Yeah. Well, you're not a ghost, but I think you're,
You said the song's the only thing keeping you company.
Yeah. My mind is empty.
Therefore, I'm a ghost.
Nah, you're not a ghost.
What am I then?
You are Trelina, runner of Spark 1.
If you can call it that.
Future runner of Spark 1. Current runner of Spark 1? Help me out here.
Who knows?
Oh, she does speak. Maybe I thought she was a ghost. But no, we are
It's all in your mind.
It's all in your mind, Arg. That would explain so much. Just saying, Jeffy, get off of Final Fantasy. Get off of Jeffy! No! Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMO Final Fantasy 14 with the award-winning Heaven's Word expansion? You too can play up to level 60 for free. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm so getting banned from this event. Right, on the dropship daybreak. Something else is breaking and it's not the dropship. And this is another collect the medal stage. So we start on the nighttime area, hence nighttime phenomena. And we are going to go and grab half our medals on this area. Then we are going to do the good old meme. And I want chat to join me on this one when we get to it. As we go through this area. I'm going to just get a nice big dash up to here. Beautiful jump. Not on the spring yet. We don't need that. Get that coin. And laser beam to the face. That's not the meme. So we're going to go around on this area. Going to run off the wall. Like this run. And then we're going to go down the other side here. Make sure we run backwards. And we're going to go and say hi to the dropship. Make sure we don't get hit by the laser beam. That is very nice. Don't get hit by the bullets either. Good. Going to land on this, land through. Go in this area. Run and up and in. No. I need that coin. Alright, so remember, the stage's name is Nighttime Phenomena. The key word to remember is night time. Because it's in the name. Thank you. Oh, that was kind of panicky as we go through on this area. We're going to go around this area, jump in, through, and round. That's bad because it stole it from me, but that's alright. We'll get it here. We're going to bring up some energy, and now, daytime! So it was nighttime, daytime! I appreciate that there is actually someone behind me going daytime, and I think it's Big the Dave. No, it's not. Oh. Who was it? Yes, it was Moogle. Yes, Moogle. But there we go. It is nighttime, daytime. The whole point of nighttime phenomena, it starts off nighttime. There's a phenomena. It's daytime. It's because we're all gamers and we're vampires. Right, anyway, on to the next level. It is Heaven Park. This would be the part where if it was on my stream, I would have to play Twitch ads. But I don't have to, so we actually get to see the level. Yay! So this level is a giant straightaway here. And again, you can see wonderful daytime stage on this one. This is the stage that does get a kind of bit flashy with some of the lights, so just be wary as we navigate through this stage. It is another escape stage. Game gives us 2 minutes and 25 seconds to escape the Crystal Dome. As we're going to run our way through on this area, get a nice big boost there. We're going to try and build up as much energy as we can on this. And there is one area where I can grab extra power, which is down here. And hey, we got it. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to go down the bottom gate. I'm going to have the boosters. I am going to try a little trick here and see if the game's going to be nice to me. It was not. So the idea there is that there is a ability that sometimes when you Jester Dash, the game decides, I'm going to be nice and I'm going to let you just... The bits take you way up to the end of the stage here. Now something funky's happening. Welcome to Majora's Mask. That is Float's Moon. Yep, that character that forced herself into my video game. She is now summoned her giant moon that is causing lava to engulf some of the levels in that here.
And burn your retinas just a bit.
Yeah, just a bit. It's very red. Very, very red. But this is the stage that some people are like, this is a bit too much, which is understandable. But it's made...
I mean, it looks cool when you run through it really fast, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a fun stage, you know. Very fun stage. Didn't hit that booster, which was nice. Going to land on that, grab that boost. Keep the speed up to this section here. Going to try it a second time just to see if it works. Let's see what happens. Don't hold any direction. Hey, that's no bad. I'll take that. And then straight to the end of the stage, and boom. Another escape stage complete. I accept that. I like that. That was nice. Oh, damn. There's silence. I'm in trouble. Alright, so now we're moving on to the next couple of stages. We used to do the other two stages here, but we don't do them anymore. I already have the power-ups that we need. It is time to throw it back to spark the Electric Jester 2, because literally we're about to fight 4 bosses back-to-back from the second game. The question is, can we do it right, or will Arg make mistakes? Let's find out. So here is Double. Double is going to get you to jump at the start. We need to try and parry Double at the right time. Let's see if this works. He gets the parry. He's going to go for it a second time. He's going to do the jump. We're going to just make sure we get that, take him out. Building up our combo meter and our energy as much as we can, because it is super important that we manage to keep him parried. Get that energy parry. Oh, baby! This is actually going well. So we're going into the next one. This is EJ, or it says FARC, question mark, because the game's not even sure itself what power-ups it has. You now saw the enemy getting juggled up into the air there. That is a specific power-up from Float. Float has a passive ability where she allows you to do extra damage against an enemy if you do around 20 hits. So you do 20 hits on the boss, on the combo, and then staggers the enemy, knocks them up in the air, makes it very nice and easy to kill them. So now we are going on to the next area here. We're going to take out our final little buddy here, and then we're going to have, well, it's a surprise. So he disappears. We need to try and get an attack on the enemy as quickly as we can, because we're losing the chain gauge there. We only got down to 1.3, which is good. I need to build it back up to 1.7 as we now have the final double. I need to make sure I'm still in the air here when these go off. That is okay. He's got his health bar. I'm going to blow him up. Oh, you cheeky monkey. Okay, so we didn't get the full quick kill there because he did actually be an absolute troll and actually hit me over attack. But that is all right there. We will take a 110, 111 finish there. We almost had it. 1.7 times damage multiplier is what you need for an instant one-shot on that phase. But he saw me coming and went and said no. Which is unfortunate. But we have now unlocked the Reaper Jester. The Reaper Jester power-up is a power-up that is not used in this version of the run, which is unfortunate because it's actually quite fun. It allows you to go out of bounds even more. But it costs 2,000 bits, and you have to beat one of the Guardian fights, which is slow. Look, a car! Bye!
I was hoping you start with the Reaper Jester.
Yeah, I would love it, but if you do New Game Plus, you can start with Reaper.
I know, I mean like at this level.
Oh, yeah, oh. You, back there, I know you're in this room. You stop playing Sonic Mania right now. That is Big the Dave deliberately playing Sonic Mania just to pop up on the stream. Full bombing my run. I can't believe it's not butter. Right, anyway, PSA, do not do this at airports. We are going to go up and out of bounds here, and we are deliberately going to run across the roof of the airport to try and get to the airplane. If you try and do this in real life, you will be arrested. Please do not attempt it. If you do somehow manage to do it, I would love to know how you got on the roof. But yeah, so we are now going to go down the side of the building here, not too fast, because that allows us to just get the angle, get the speed, get the way through as we get to go in there. As we get to run our way through this area. And we're going to make sure you don't hit the VLC player. As we go around the other side, get the cones round and boost pad into the chopper. And this is where we're going to have fun. I call that a chopper, it's a plane. Anyway, we're going into the giant jumbo jet here. We're going to go around on this area. The main plan is that we're going to use the cylinder shapes here to our advantage. So, we're going to go around. 1, 2, wait, and jump. Nope. 1, 2, and then jump. Oh, baby, second time. Right, don't you go backwards. Going right round through the level. That is a 130. That is a great stage. Skipping out all the plane section there. And we're going to go do it again. So that's a 4-minute plus stage there, reduced to a minute 30. We love to see it. As we're now going to go in. I'm looking at my time. I should be all right on time here. I should be fine. You should be fine, buddy. Right, our last shop of the run. You can see there that that level is not unlocked. That level is not unlocked because we don't have it. We're going to use one of our DLC power-ups now. It is the Cloud Shot. The Cloud Shot is a very interesting power-up here. We're going to use the Cloud Shot. It is a DLC power that allows you to get a lot of vertical momentum if you combine it with the fact that you're using 4 of them in a row. Because it gives you a small energy boost, removes gravity, and the other 3 send you to space. So first, we're going to come into the midday mayday. Just to keep the continuity, you know, you don't want to know how Spark ended up on the plane and then got off the plane to go back on the plane. So we're going to do the plane mission first here. We're just going to take deliberate damage boost through the lasers because it's quicker. We're going to make sure we have a little bit of energy trying to race our bullets here.
I like how he doesn't have a running animation when he shoots. He just
he doesn't.
stands.
Yeah, he just stands there and fires. So we are trying to get out the cylinder here. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to yeah, he didn't want that one because we didn't actually get the jump there. So like, you use one jump to get out of bounds. You use the second jump to get air. There you go. Runs into the cylinder there. We're going to run through the other cylinder and then up and then hopefully. Oh, right. Okay, so if you get a lot of speed there, that means you actually jump. Ooh, how did that work? That's fine. 43 seconds, we take that. Very nice. But yeah, if you get this speed going around the cylinder, it means that you jumped right at the moment where you detached from the ground, and it just gives you a big burst of speed. So we are now going to go to a rerouted stage, thanks to the DLC here, 2-stage liftoff. This is a giant stage where there's a missile about to be launched into space, and we are going to finish this stage before the time runs out. We're going to go and grab the energy behind us here, and then I'm going to mess up the rest of this level. So we're going to jump up here, we're going to grab that, and just get a bit of energy. Grab that, grab that, grab that. Oh dear, no, that's a restart stage. So we want to make sure we get all 4 of them just to build up the speed that we need, because what we're doing is we're trying to build up enough speed that we'll be able to get a nice amount of energy on this sequence here. So what we do is we do that and then just hold the button. It slows us all the way down, but we're coming off the rail anyway, so this gives us 3 gauges of energy. There should be 3 enemies here. 1, 2, and then 3, and then, ooh, baby, that looks like 4. So we're going to go around and we're going to see if this is going to do what I need it to do. What we're going to use is our new power-up alongside this, and then just going to the moon and going to the level, because we love our new power-up.
For a moment, I thought that rocket was a giant penguin.
Huh? Wah! Wah! It's the Mama Penguin from Mario 64. Bing bang wahoo.
I mean, like a robo penguin.
Yeah. Still go back. Oh, you said Robo. Oh, yes, here we go. Welcome, everybody, to the International Robot Fight of the Century. On the left corner, you have Spark and Float piloting the Stratosphere Mark II. On the right corner, weighing 276 tons, it's the Guardian in the Greater Guardian. He actually got the ship just modeled after himself. Like, that's great. He also stole the Sea Saber from Mega Man Zero. Can't believe he done that. But yes, it is a Gundam fight here. We are rock'em sock'em robots, trying to get as much damage as we can. He's going to do an attack once. He's going to do an attack twice. He's going to jump away from us in a second. I am kicking nothing right now, mate. Get that one. He should dash away from us, and we want to make sure we dodge that. Ooh, we get in the attacks here. 1, 2, 3. Get the heavies off on that one. He's getting his attack out. He's doing that. We need to dodge that, because that is a multi-hit attack that is an absolute pain in the rear to try and deal with. But we take that out. He's going to do it again. We just escape. My fist is burning red. Oops. No, it's not. I made a mistake. There we go. We're going to take this out. We should be able to get 1 or 2 more attacks off here before he does. Nah, he's been an absolute butt. This might be it. Don't jump away. Thank you very much. 51-second boss fight. And that is our Rock'em Sock'em robot segment right in the middle of a speedrun. This game's got all genres. Why not? Alright. We now have, that is it, all our freedom medals are obtained. We don't need to worry about any more freedom medals. We are going to skip this cutscene because we don't need it. We are now going to see the CRT once again. That is the 3rd time that we've seen the CRT here explaining more of the story.
It's funny because like CRT's supposed to be a futuristic aesthetic, but it's actually dated technology.
It's very dated technology, yeah. But it is actually quite important. So remember that we've seen it 3 times. Alright.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm talking about the technology itself.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely. Like, it is meant to be, but it's not. So you might be wondering why we have a tutorial on, like, the 2nd last stage of the game. See this lovely little meter that we have? That is your dead meter. If that empties out, the game will insta-kill you. So rather than using kill planes everywhere, there are still some kill planes around the world, the game will just kill you if that damage if that falling too long will just kill you. So you can cancel it, as we said, by jumping, by dashing, or by using your Jester dash. There's other things you can do as well. You can land on a slope, and we've got a really cool glitch. We're coming up to my 2 favorite stages in the video game. It is time for Deep Descent. The Deep Descent here is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to see if I can do this in about 3 minutes. This stage casually can take you anywhere between 10 and 12. Time for some fun. So we're going to go around this area. We're going to do a magnet dash off that booster there. Go in here. Going to grab that. Going to run. Jump through. Don't get hit with the tree. Gets hit with the tree. Way to go, Arg. That's fine. There's some snow. Why there's snow inside a bunker, we'll never know. But we're going to go down this area. We're going to use the ramps to our advantage. If we land on a ramp, as the game shows you there, you do not die. You do not facepalm. We're going to make sure we use our jumps here just to try and maintain the stuff. As we're going to fall all the way down the bottom here, we're going to make sure we get 1 jump, and then we're going to use the dash down to cancel the momentum. We're going to dash there as well. Going to make sure we fall down this segment. We're going to land on the roof over there, but we use the dash, making sure we don't die. We are supposed to be running against walls, doing really cool horizontal wall runs, sticking to things and doing it all the funky way. We are going to do it our way because our way is faster. We're going to run down the bottom here. I'm at a marathon, so I am going to play it safe and grab a checkpoint because I don't want to whiff it as much as I already have. So we're going to go around in here, making sure we get down towards the bottom section here. Again, you've got to be very, very careful because if that red meter runs out, that's it. You're going back to your next checkpoint. Insta-death. Down the bottom here, we're going to have our checkpoint. We're going to make sure we jump out of these, making sure we grab them. I'm going to land on this platform just for safety reasons. That'll recharge my jump and my dash. We're then going to use the jump and the dash to get over here. Going to land down the bottom, and now we're going to go down into the middle sequence. So this lovely little middle sequence, we are supposed to be running around this platform that I'm about to land on, and we said no, we're not. So we're just going to land down the very bottom here. There's lovely little edges all the way down the bottom here. So we're going to land in this, going to land around here, going to come through onto the area, fall down even further. Unfortunately, the next drop that we're about to get is a little bit too steep for us, so we're going to have to be very careful. But what we are going to do is we're going to land on the ramp, and then we're going to begin the glitch. So we are going to start descending down here at a very high rate. Arg is going to immediately panic and whiff it, so now he's going to have to take a backup strat. Are you going to make this, Arg? Oh, not even close, buddy. This is going to be fun. How are you going to recover this one? I don't think I am. Because he's going to jump off that. Yeah, nah, you whiffed that, mate. Good job. So I need full energy there. Where am I getting respawned? Back up at my checkpoint? Yeah, that's fine. So we're back up at my checkpoint. That's all right. It means that I'm going to have to go and do backup strats now because I do not have enough energy to do what I want to do here. So that is fine. Oh, Arg, you like doing the trick on this stage. Why'd you whiff it? I whiffed it because I didn't press the right buttons. But we're going to go around and we're going to do the thing. I suppose this just explains how this run went in general, didn't it? It's all right. We got backups for our backups because I backed up my backup. He says, as they had to downpatch the game before they run. So we're going to go through on this area, onto the area down here, and then we're going to get a big old jump over this section. I am actually going to play it safe by just grabbing the lovely pulley down here. So there is the pulley. Red pulley. Down we go. Can I get enough energy from you? Oh, no, I can do... Can I do the backup strat? I might be able to do the backup strat. Can I get enough energy for this? Let's find out, Arg. Let's find out. So we're going to go grab this. We're going to go and see if we can grab any energy. So we're going to kill these enemies, see if we can grab energy off. There is an energy bubble down there, actually. So if I kill these enemies, and I get this energy bubble, and then I kill this enemy, that gives me 3 uses. I'm not going to try. So we're going to just fall down here. I cannot do the infinite falling glitch for I do not have the ability to do so. But what I do have is I do have the ability to do a backup strat to the infinite falling glitch. So, we are going to fall down here. We're going to use our jump. We are going to use our dash. We are going to use our Jester dash. Or our charge Jester dash. We are then going to use the new power-up. And then we're going to make it fall down. The gravity prevents us from doing this. I hope this is enough. There we go. We face-palmed on an invisible wall. Uh-huh. Bet you weren't expecting that one, were you? So now we're just going to run halfway back around here. Okay, and we're going to continue the rest of the descent. We're going to jump on this. I need to be very, very careful with how quickly I press this. Because the idea is that we are going to fall all the way down. And then I get my button, we get down, and that should be enough to land on the rail. And there's the recovery on the run there. Knows his backups. He's all right. If he jumps off this rail, he dies and he's not at a checkpoint, so he's not doing that again. But that allows you, that is an alternative method of getting down in deep descent, which you're going to have to use in 1.2 because the developer, Lake, as lovely as he is, has removed the infinite falling glitch that you will see in the next level. Assuming I don't get nervous and whiff it like I just did there. So that was supposed to be a 3-minute stage. That's a 1 minute 45. It wasn't me. Did I just hear someone say place your bets? It was you, Moogle, wasn't it? Maybe it was Moogle. I mean, honestly, it's a safe bet, mate. Right, on to our final level. It is Utopia Shelter. Remember when I said we do not have any lives? Severe warning. There is a life system now in place. If you die, I think it's 17 times, you will get sent back to the very beginning of the stage. 16 times. Oh, I really am rubbish. I never got either a speed medal or a score medal. So we are going to fight the Guardian for the last time here. We do actually have to fight the Guardian this time. There is no getting around this fight. It is something that you have to do. So we're going to make sure we try and take him out as quickly as we can. Going to get these attacks off him, take him out as quickly as possible. We should be up at 1.7 there. We need our energy gauge just to get uphill. If I can keep him staggered, that would be grand. He's going to do his own attack against us. We get the parry. That gives us the explosion, and he's gone. I will take a 28-second fight there. And now we have the largest stage in the game. This is the final stage. Casually, this will take you anywhere between 20 and 25 minutes to do. We're going to aim to do it anywhere between 8 and 10. I'm hoping for 9:30, which means expect 11:10 or something like that. So here we go. We're going to run through the final stage here. Trelina, what's your opinion on this stage? What do you think about big stages like this?
They make good for good world building.
Fair, fair. You're not a big fan of big stages in general, or?
It's hard to describe what I think.
Fair enough. Well, we are going to build up.
I think it depends what kind of mood I am in.
I mean, that's fair. That's very fair. So we are going to build up as much energy as we can on these rails once again, because we love the energy. And then we're going to jump down. We're at 2.5 bits of energy here. We are once again going to find our favorite barrier. And for the third time this run, how you doing? So we're going to run on the side here. This is dangerous because the level is to our right-hand side. There is a checkpoint. It does not activate because we are not close enough to it. So if we take any deaths, we're getting sent all the way back to that area, and I am hoping that does not happen. Again, I hope this has been a good show of Spark the Electric Jester 3. At least I hope it's been enjoyable. It is a very good video game. Firefly's getting called out later on. I know, god damn it, going into Valheim there. But no, it is a very good game. It is a very fun game. I highly recommend everybody checks it out. You will not regret it if you love your speedy platformers. It is a lot of fun. We're going to make sure we try and jump over these enemies, making sure we don't hit any of the yellow gas stuff there, because then that will obscure your screen, and it is not something that we want to do. So we're going to land on the segment. We're going to come through, going to take the enemy there, jump on this one, jump on these, go over through this segment, around and down the bottom. Going to hold this, jump over that one, jump down, boost up some of the Argick, because we do love the Argick. I'm going to land on this segment, hold the rails, jump on that, jump down, get the biggest boost energy we can. In the words of F-Zero, we got boost power. So we're going to hold this. We're going to try and keep the boost that we get. Just get over these incomplete bridges here. We're not going to get fully up that one, but that's okay. So I'm going to use a bit of energy boost here to get a nice big jump on that section. We're going to run over here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. May not get the last one in time, but that's all right. 1, 2. Take them out, take them out, take them out, take them out. It's all right that I hit that because we're going to use the dash on the wall here. Make sure we just stay on this. Jump over the side. Did not give me a jump, but that's okay. Land on this, and then just speedy boost. Stay on the side here. We're going to land on this section. Oh, I landed on his noggin. Unusual we get a boost of an enemy's noggin like that, but that is okay. So just going to make sure we stand on this. It's going to fire a giant laser beam. I need to make sure I don't get hit with the laser beam. He says as he just gets hit with the laser beam. I need to make sure I do not whiff that jump there. Oh, you bad video game! That's a facepalm. Right, Arg, let's go! And... whiffed it. Doing the hole. Down to 15. Almost salvaged it there. Unfortunately, didn't get enough of a boost. So we go back to the start of the bridge. There will be no enemies on the bridge anymore, which is unfortunate because it means I don't get any energy regen. But we do get to go through that. You can see, again, the Metal Gear Solid smoke coming out here. But yeah, we got caught by the scary laser beam. And the scary laser beam is an unfortunate mechanic when you hit the red bubbles here. These red bubbles take you into some kind of nightmare realm where you'll either get sent to the red bubble realm or you'll get to the white laser realm. And you won't want any of them. But we're going to make sure we get as much energy as we can. As we're going to run round 1, we're going to run round 2, we're going to charge our energy. Big old jump. And we're going to go around here. We're going to go through on this section. I'm going to make sure we get another jump down here, which is fine. Don't you whack me. Okay, fair enough. As we got to go into the next segment, we're going to run on the highway. It is our way or the highway.
It's like trying to talk to a barking dog.
It is, right? Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Down here, going to get the booster. We're going to use the boost on this segment. We're going to then jump over there. This skips going around the highway because the highway loops around the stage. Do not do that because you cannot touch the ground down the bottom there. It is a death plane. We are coming around this area still around 4 minutes, so I didn't lose that much time to that wee death, which is fine. Again, knowing when you have to take your losses, take your lumps, you go for it. And we're just going to run down into phase 2. Now, we are going to only have a small amount of energy. We're not going to have enough energy to do the hyper fall. But what we are going to do is we're going to build that energy up. And we're going to have a bit of fun. So we're going to make sure we fall down here. There's going to be an energy capsule there waiting for us. Nice. I'm going to grab that checkpoint just for safety reasons. Going to do the descent here. Make sure we just fall down. Again, you are supposed to be running on a lot of these. But we are not bothering about that. We're going to fall down now. As we're going to come in, this entire area is your level. And the game is going to warp us around it using the power of Nier Automata. As we're now in this weird white area, like the library from the original Nier, or the tower from Automata. We're going to run our way through the game. That's going to be an interesting recovery! Oh, baby. Totally not clenching right now. We're going to run through it and we come in this section. That is the only Nier section you are going to see. Because we're going to kill these enemies. We get our full energy. And now, Arg, we're going to do the descent. So what we're going to do here is the infinite falling glitch. So the way that falling works in this game, it is entirely based on speed. The faster you are falling, the more likely that gauge is to appear. It descends at a rate based on how fast you're going. Thankfully, Spark only follows a set speed, so the gauge depletes at the set speed. You are supposed to go into those Nier-style areas around 5 or 6 times, navigating around all these different cylinders. These different cylinders that you can see around the area, those cylinders are where the level comes back. Again, the game teleports you around these areas using the kind of Nier-style areas as your teleporter. We are going to skip all of that and hereby 90% of the level by doing this. So it's no wonder that the dev wanted to fix the skip, because honestly this level is phenomenal. So while I am focusing really hard on making sure I press triangle and then L1 almost immediately afterwards, Mendez, take it away.
Absolutely, everybody's been really enjoying this run. I'm going to speedrun a whole bunch of donations right now. We have $5 from Moogle saying, with all the posts Argus hitting during this run, I guess you could say he loves Lamp. We have $15 from TV Sliver saying, let's end homelessness to get people playing more games. Nice running, Arg. Good luck from the Broken Respawn crew. We have $15 from Nanaki Emi saying, question, is the only way to get Arg to stop and take a breath to hand him an Iron Brew? Well, either that or I can take over for a little bit. Also, Angry Scots was not winning, so that is the voice pack for the Worms, and that is now in the lead. We have $5 from Delta DY saying Spark 3 is such a good run. Those mandatory fight sections are truly the best.
Mendez loves those.
$10 from Popita saying, Arg, your event ban can be overturned, but at a heavy price.
I'm not saying it.
ET must phone home.
Oh, I'm not doing that either. You made me play ET once. I'm never doing it again. Oh, that's a video game, I'm telling you.
We also have $25 from Lasherus saying, phenomenal run, phenomenal fun. Don't you dare fire Argick Tech Crew. He is funny. Thanks for the laughs and have some support for a great cause. And finally, $50 from Degofa saying, face palming to victory.
Yes. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Mendez, you're not going to believe it. You still have like 2 minutes if you would like.
Oh, incredible. All right, that's a heck of a lot of time. All right, we are up to $1,160, which is a fantastic, fantastic milestone. But the weekend is only just beginning. We still have all of the rest of today and all of tomorrow to keep those donations coming in. So let's talk about some of the incentives for the upcoming Worms World Party Remastered run, which Rufflebricks is going to be doing later on in this marathon. We have 4 incentives for that. So if we can get $300 raised towards blindfolded missions, Rufflebricks will be attempting 4 of the game's missions blindfolded during the run, which is something that I, for one, definitely want to see, even if Rufflebricks won't be. We also have 3 bid wars to choose the Worms voice pack, to name the team and to name the Worms. So as a quick update on those, the voice pack that is currently winning is the Angry Scots. Scouse is only $5 behind though, so if you want the Scouse voice pack, then get your donations in for that. We also have Brummy and Stiff Upper Lip, which have not got off the starting gate yet, but if you want to hear those, get your donations in for them. Naming the team. As far as naming the team goes, the Pythons is currently winning with Jesus Christ in 2nd place. And for naming the Worms themselves, we have John Follower in the lead with $100, followed by Jesus Christ with $40.
I am very happy that that descent is done. If I died or let the explosion go off and lost my energy at any point there, I would have been all the way back up the top and would have had to have done the entire level, losing about 5 minutes. Thankfully we didn't. We are now down towards the bottom of the stage here. We have one final mandatory fight sequence coming up.
Well, sure was a deep descent into donation comments.
Oh yes. As we're going to run our way through now. We've got one last set of boost materials. That square there, the very end one. There's your mandatory fight sequence. And yep, there it goes. Wonderful fight sequence there. Good job, Arg. So we're going to jump down as the game is getting very strange. Things are getting very red. Oh wait, that's just Mendez's stare at me. As we go all the way through down to the bottom of the level now. And what happens? Oh. So we're going to go towards the end of the stage. It should load up here, although I did force the camera, which means it might not. Let's see if the end of the stage is over this direction. It is indeed. As we're going to fall down the hole, still getting sub 1030. I'm okay with that, even if it was not as smooth as one would want. But there you go, in the hole there. And now we come to our final sequence of the run. We have a number of boss fights back to back to back, starting with the lineback bosses. Oh my god. They've replaced my CRT with a monitor! No! Oh, good old retro tanks. Alright, into the linebacker fight here. We are no longer playing as Spark. Spark has, well, something's happened to Spark. And we are now playing as Fark, who is the main character from Spark the Electric Jester 2. So yeah, we are in a high-tech area now. All our CRTs have been replaced with flat-screen monitors. It's like a speedrunning event in the year 2023. So we're going to go around now and see if we can just take this enemy out. We do not have any of our power-ups, but we do have a new power that Fark has from his game. That is, if your energy gauge is full, you can press R1 to go into a special powered-up form that will also give you some health back. We should hopefully not need to get our health back here. We do still have the passive ability from Float, which is nice for doing damage here, especially when we want to keep our combo up as quickly as we can. And we want to make sure these enemies just get juggled. So we're now going into our area. The music is dramatic. You're hearing none of it because Arg is talking way too much for many people's likings, but it is fine. As we're going to keep holding it down, we're going to go into this area, see if we can get that parry, keep on going. It is still up there. He is going to keep going. We get that attack. It done. It just dropped. He got the slam. It's not going to be enough. He's going to do the attack. We got caught by one. He's only doing it once. We're going to try and knock him up again. Beautiful there on the parry. We need to keep him going. He managed to fall down. No, he didn't. That's nice for us. We're going to just get him up there. Make sure we keep the attacks out. Keep him in the air. Keep him juggled. And that's that boss fight done. We are coming up to our final boss fight in the run. So time is coming up soon. And time will be coming up when the screen fades to black after fading to white. But the thing that's going to get you to buy this game, I just want my job back. But he couldn't. Because aliens. I'm not going to tell you why, but it's aliens. It's always aliens. Aliens took our jobs. I'm getting hit on that one because the game didn't give me my dash, but that's fine. This is Claritas Centralis. Claritas is a right pain in the butt. We're going to get an extra damage on that one. We are now playing as Sparks, a special combination between X and Y. You'll have to play the game and find out who X and Y are. And we're going to go down onto this. Make sure we just get the combos here, get the attacks off. Where is Claritas going? Claritas is going for an adventure here, that's for sure. As we're going to fire off the laser beams, the big attack is coming out. This might get off before the time. Oh, unlucky Arg. Normally you don't get to see that attack. But Claritas is not being staggered as much as we'd like to get the laser beam going off. And that is the final boss fight. Time is coming up once the screen fades to black after fading to white. So fades to white. And time. And now it's time for some Friday Night Funkin'. Let's go! Dev's credits, Friday Night Funkin' on the game. That is Spark, the Electric Jester 3. It is fun, it is fast, it is speedy, and even if you make mistakes with it, you can still have a fun time. Coming up underestimate there, I'm really happy about that considering the things that actually happened during the run. The run itself is timed by IGT using a special auto splitter. I'm thankful I'm not running that because I'll never know what that time is now. Spark 3 community, do not retime this run. I will not thank you for it. As we go in now. I heard that. So that is going to be it for me, Trelina. Any final words?
The setting doesn't even make sense even if you know the context.
Didn't he just make this because Friday Night Funkin' was a thing at the time?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. It's cool music. We love it. I've been Arg. You can find me twitch.tv/Arg, or you can find me in an hour commentating another run, or you can find me tomorrow as even more shenanigans are going to happen. I'm sorry in advance. Mendes, take it away.
All right, what an incredible run. Thank you so much for that, Arg. Yeah, I don't have much to add, but if you do want to see more Sonic, stick around because we have Hypnotics coming up with Sonic Blast Beat the Game at Knuckles after this short intermission.